What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna do a discussion video on my journey through heavy metal music. And, well, I guess it began in 2000, and the first heavy metal band that I heard was Sepultura, and the first album that I heard by Sepultura was, Beneath the Remains, and I was only, like, 1 month old at the time, and I gotta say, I was pretty freaking scared. And then when I was and then in 2001, when I was one, I started getting into Iron Maiden, and I listened to the album Brave New World, which was the new album at the time. So a very long time ago now. And when I heard Iron Maiden, I was just freaking blown away. First song that I heard by Iron Maiden was Working Man. And the first song that I heard by Sepultura was the title track from Beneath the Remains, and just the heaviest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I'm just like, wow, what the frick is this? And then I guess in about 2002, I discovered Korn. And when I discovered Korn, I was just like, this is even heavier. I was just freaking mesmerized by Korn, and I think in 2003 I discovered Immortal. The Sons of Northern Darkness was the album that I heard, and I was just freaking blown away. And the song that I heard, the first ever black metal song that I heard was Torrents. And that's how I got into black metal, because it was on a compilation album. If there's any Canadian metalheads, you might remember a magazine called Brave Words and Bloody Knuckles, and on one of their CDs, they had Immortal Torrents, and I was listening to it, I'm just like, wow, this is pretty heavy. And then I guess by 2004, 2005, I discovered Dimmu Borgir, and when I discovered Dimmu Borgir, I was freaking blown away. First song that I heard was Morning Palace, and I was just like, this is freaking satanic. This is evil. This is disgusting. This is heavy. This is brutal. I freaking hate it. But years later, I became a massive Dimmu fan. And I used to talk about Dimmu in Sotheby School, and I just freaking I used to love Dimmu. I still do love Dimmu. I actually got Deathcore Armageddon recently. But I think in 2006, I discovered Slayer. First song that I discovered was South of Heaven, and I was just freaking unbelievably heavy. The song that I heard was Silent Scream and Beyond the Crooked Colors. It was so dark and so brutal at the time. I was just like, what the frick is this? 7-year-old hearing this? And I guess first time I heard of Satyricon was in 2008 when they released the Age of Nero album. I was just like, this is pretty cool. But I didn't really get it. And then the same year, I discovered Cradle of Filth for the first time. I was like freaking blown away. But 2009, I checked out a band called Onslaught. So like summer 2009, well 2008, retrospectively I discovered Onslaught. And I didn't even know what Onslaught was. And I discovered them years later. And now I'm a massive Onslaught fan. And then in 2010 was when I started collecting, what is my first heavy metal CD. And then in 2011 was my first metal festival. Plus I up in there and I saw my Blazer for the first time. I was just like, wow, this is even heavier than anything that I've heard before in the last 11 years. And then in 2012, I discovered Archscope for the first time. I was freaking terrified of Archscope. I was just like, the frick is this? And then in 2010, I saw Ragnarok for the first time. It's freaking so heavy. 2013, I discovered Toxic Holocaust, and I was just freaking blown away by Toxic Holocaust. And then in 2014, I discovered Watain for the first time, and I was just like, the frick is this? This is so dark and evil. And then in 2015, I got my first Mayhem CD, my first Dark Funeral CD, and my first Marduk CD. And then in 2016, I saw Gruesome for the first time. And then 2017, I've just been collecting CDs this year, and I've been going on this channel, so that's my metal journey, you guys. I know it's only short, but I've only been listening to metal now for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17 years now. That's a long time, and I mean, I wear t-shirts, I got my own CDs. I got my own t-shirts now. I love watching videos. It's just metal's always been a part of my life, and yeah, horror films and World War II is separate, but metal is my main passion, forever and ever. I will never stop listening to a single metal song. That is true, no matter what time it is. If it's 3:40 in the afternoon, I'll put on metal. If it's 7:30 at night, I'll put on metal. I freaking love metal. And I hope you learn my metal journey. This is sort of similar to Black Rust metal journey, even though his was like 19 minutes and 55 seconds, or something like that. It's way too long for my channel, but I'm not gonna do that too long, so 6 minutes is the limit. And update 56 is tomorrow, you guys, so check that out. I'll do a classic metal update with you guys, so from now on, stay metal and keep banging your head, man. See you later.